What's up everybody, Ninth Jim here, back with another VGC 2020 Pokemon Sword and Shield competitive video. And today, we're talking about Eiscue, the Eiscue Penguin Pokemon, Mono Ice type, pretty cool ability, pretty sweet stats. It has Belly Drum, like big mighty Belly Drum. Belly Drum is amazing, having your HP and then maximizing your attack, making this Pokemon an absolute monster once you Belly Drum. And most Pokemon that have access to Belly Drum are kind of just like, hey, when I use Belly Drum, I'm insane, and before then I'm like mediocre, but you're insane when you use Belly Drum. So we're using Belly Drum and we're focusing down on Belly Drum in the singles build and VGC build of this Pokemon today. So without further ado, let's get into it. So Ice type Pokemon, resistances to ice, 4 weaknesses: firefighting, rock and steel. Firefighting, firefighters beat this Pokemon. Anyway, so 4 weaknesses, 1 resistance. Overall, not amazing. Like, it's ice type. We know that's not insane. Like, man, I have a huge forehead. Yeah, we know that it has like a lot of weaknesses because that's what ice Pokemon, do. I can't stop looking at my forehead. I don't go bangs. I don't use. Anyway, anyway, so yeah. Not the greatest type ever, but it's fine. It's ice type, it's whatever. It deals like good damage against a lot of Pokemon, which is cool. Let's talk about the ability real quick. So Ice Face makes this Pokemon really interesting. So first off, it starts with this big ice block on its face, right? Like that's this big ice cube, and I should have put in a form of regular ice cube, or regular ice cube. I'm gonna pull that up real quick so we can get him looking little nice, you know what I'm saying? You probably don't know what I was saying from that, but boom, there's the ice cube, regular boy without it. Okay, so the ice cube, when he has his ice cube on his face, his stats are the first one, there where it says regular stats. So it's 75 HP, 80 attack, 110 defense, 65 special attack, 90 special defense, and 50 speed. But when he gets hit with any physical attack, he loses that ice cube, takes no damage. It's very similar to Disguise. He takes no damage, it breaks, and then boom, he has his secondary form, right to the right of the ice cube form, and then he gains 80 speed and then loses 40 of special defense and regular defense. So he loses all of his bulk. All of it's gone. Like, he's like now very, very glassy. You know what I mean? Like very glass cannon-y. But now he has speed 130, so he's just like super fast and like really, really powerful. Because usually you'll take that first attack to Belly Drum, and then boom, you're like Belly Drum, you're +6, you're 1,000,000 strong, and then speed 130, and you're just like hitting really, really hard. You're really fast and you're really strong, and out of nowhere, this Pokemon becomes insane. So that's the idea with this Pokemon. That's what Ice Face does. And also, you can get your ice back if setting Hail or bringing this Pokemon out while the Hail is active. So we play this one something with like a team with Vanillix or Alolan Ninetales. So you take that first attack, right? Because like a lot of Pokemon are physical right now, and like we're playing the Fire Berry, so there are things like Charizard and like Heat Wave Chandelure, Heat Wave Togekiss, and Arcanine, and Incineroar can't just like kill you, right? So yeah, I'm getting ahead of myself. So we take a big attack, we Belly Drum, and then boom, we're killing everything. That's the idea. That's the whole idea. As far as the stats go, HP 75, defense is pretty medium. 1. We're really focusing on the no ice form so that we can deal as much damage, like, because that's how you're going to be the bulk of the battle. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's cool. In singles, you're going to have to rely on your opponent to break that ice a lot of the time. In doubles, you're probably going to get your opponent's probably going to break the ice like at some point, and then you're going to be able to just like kill everything with Belly Drum, like boosted boy. So it's really cool. That's about it for the overview. We'll go ahead and talk about the actual build itself. If I kept going on the overview forever, this would be a really long video, but at least the build is pretty self-explanatory. So ability Ice Face, it's the only ability we have, but it's definitely what we'd use unless like it has some crazy ability, but it's like probably just what we would use in general. So Ice Face, it's really good. It's a good ability. It's cool. Item, we're going Aqua Berry. This gives us it has super effective damage of fire type attacks. Since Ice Face only blocks from physical attacks, things like Heat Wave and Flamethrower and stuff like that still break through. Every special attack it still breaks through essentially, which is bad, but at the same time it's like kind of fine. It's like whatever. I don't know. It's like whatever, pretty much. But you do kind of want to have your ice face break so that you go like huge in special in speed, so you get like super fast. That's pretty much what you want to do. So yeah, Aquaberry just helps us a little bit with like Heat Wave and stuff like that. Next, we have our moves. So Belly Drum, Protect, Icicle Crash, and Liquidation is the set that I came up with for this. We have Belly Drum just to maximize on our attack. Turn 1, it's going to be that. You can lead this with Trick Room, or you can lead this with a Follow Me user, something like Togekiss, or anything of the sort, you know, like Indeedee, Rage Powder, Butterfree, anything like that, where you can just get your Belly Drum up turn 1 for free, essentially, like, as long as your opponent doesn't like multi-targeting, something like Heat Wave. Like I was saying, like, Heat Wave just breaks through this, so that's why we're using the Aquaberry. But yeah, Belly Drum is good. It gets your attack, like, insane. Most Pokemon that have Belly Drum, like I was saying earlier, just like use the Belly Drum, and it's very, very good. Next we have Protect, just to protect. I just think that's like valuable on this Pokemon, since you can set up Belly Drum, and then your opponent puts out a Pokemon that'll just like kill you, and then you can like protect a turn, and then kill it with your partner Pokemon. I just think Protect is really good. Then we have Icicle Crash and Liquidation. They're just our best physical attacking ice move and best coverage move. Liquidation hits like fire, it hits rock, and a lot of steel Pokemon for like super effective damage, things like Excadrill and stuff. Able to kill things through Dynamax with Belly Drum, and I just think Liquidation's a really, really good option for that. We also have other good moves: Iron Head, Head Smash, and Hail. So Hail, the reason Hail is good is just because you can take an attack and then Hail, and then like go off, because you then just essentially set it for free. It doesn't really do much, and in doubles it's definitely not going to be the way, but you can maybe use it in singles, and I don't know, maybe like in doubles like you could use it, but I probably won't ever use Hail. I just wanted to mention it. But Iron Head and Head Smash are both really good physical attacking coverage moves that I just think are worth mentioning. Next we have our investments. So it's pretty basic. We just put 252 into attack and speed, and then Jolly Nature giving us plus speed and minus special attack, since we don't use special attack, and we just want to be as fast as possible. So we hit 112, but with the upgrade from No Ice form, so whenever you get your ice broken and then you get 80 plus in speed, we hit 200, which is really good. Like 200 is amazing, really good. It's really fast is what I'm saying. So for synergetic Pokemon, we have Alolan Ninetales. It's just I think it's better than Vanillix like most of the time. It's just another Hail setter so that you can bring it back in, and then so against certain Pokemon and certain teams that are very physical based, you can put your Ice Face back on, and then your Belly Drum boosted as well as Ice Face, so you get another attack in for free. It's just a good option. And then it also can set Aurora Veil, which can be really good for this Pokemon and for the whole team in general, especially if it's very aggressive. Then next we have Togekiss. Like I said, it's good to have a Follow Me user, just so that you can kind of like have a turn to buffer for your Belly Drum, so that you're free. You set a Belly Drum for free essentially, and then you can just start like sweeping everything. Then next we have Chandelure. Chandelure just is good. It has Trick Room Imprison, so it can get rid of it can activate Imprison, stop Trick Room from activating, or it can activate Trick Room to reset Trick Room later in the game. And I just think it's a good option to have that, since like I said, we get insanely fast after No Ice is gone, or like after Ice Face is gone. So I think it's good to have like some form of getting rid of that and stopping that. And that's just the Pokemon I chose. There are other Imprison Trick Room users, things like Jellicent, Indeedee, Male. There's like a bunch of them, so you can definitely Gothitelle. There's a bunch of Pokemon that you can like switch it with. And I said Jellicent, but I'm not 100% certain Jellicent gets it. But Jellicent's super slow anyway, so like I don't know. That's going to be it for the build. We'll go ahead and talk about our speed tiers here real quick. So speed tiers here, we are at 200 with Faceless Eiscue, Faceless Eiscue, man, that's brutal. But yeah, 200, pretty good. Definitely not bad. We outspeed things like Togekiss after a max airstream most of the time, unless it's Timid Nature, then it'll outspeed us. Timid Nature max invested, it'll outspeed us, but usually you don't see that. So yeah, Togekiss is a good option. I don't know why I said Togekiss is a good option. No, we outspeed Togekiss even after a max airstream most of the time. Like I said, if it's Timid max speed, activates max airstream, it's fine. Like it'll outspeed us, but whatever, Next we have Inteleon. We outspeed all the time, which is really good. Cinderace, Tyranitar, even Scarf, no matter what we outspeed. Whimsicott, no matter what we outspeed, although it has Prankster, so like a lot of the time it's going to activate an attack before us anyway. So we're on a really good speed tier. We outspeed every Pokemon that's not boosted with Scarf or like a doubling thing like Unburden, Swift Swim, or Chlorophyll, anything like that. We outspeed every single one of them except Dragapult, which just barely outspeeds us. Dragapult hits 213, which is like, it's known to be like the fastest Pokemon in the game. Like, it's just incredibly fast. So yeah, there's nothing we can really say about that. Like, Dragapult just gets right past us, which is fine. Like, it makes sense. It's whatever. You know, it's whatever. But Dragapult doesn't like initially scare us that much. It doesn't really threaten any kind of OHKO against us, and it's typically going to be physical, and if it's not physical, then it doesn't really pose much of a threat to us, so it's fine. Next, we have Vanillix that's outspeeding us. It's Scarfed as well as Chandelure Scarf and Form Change Rotom Scarf. A bunch of Scarf Pokemon are going to be outspeeding us, things like Galarian, Darmanitan, Hydreigon. Most common Scarf users are going to be outspeeding us. That's kind of the whole idea of Scarf Pokemon, is that they're incredibly fast and able to outspeed all these Pokemon that are incredibly fast without Scarf, as well as a fast Pokemon with Scarf. So yeah, that's about it for our speed tiers. We'll go ahead and talk about some damage calcs. So I'll move up about halfway through our damage calcs. So first off, most of these are Belly Drum boosted. Like I said, I really only feel like this Pokemon's great after activating Belly Drum. Before Belly Drum, this Pokemon's kind of like very meh. But with Belly Drum, it gets big damage down. So first off, Belly Drum, +6, we're a billion attack. We're infinite attack. Icicle Crash into Venusaur. Like, no surprise there. We would just kill it. Like, guaranteed OHKO, just 315 to 370% is dead. That's a dead boy. That's really good. Next, we have Belly Drum boosted Liquidation into an Excadrill Dynamax, hitting 112 to 133%. Able to OHKO, guaranteed OHKO, a Dynamax Excadrill. This is actually really good. And then other than that, we have Excadrill Ironhead into our Eiscue, hitting 96 to 113. This just goes to show really anything that an Excadrill wants to do against you. After it breaks your Ice Face, it's just killing you, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Like, we knew that once they break our Ice Face, we're going to be extremely frail. Like, that's just how it is with this Pokemon. Next, we have Belly Drum boosted Liquidation, also intimidated, so we're at +5 instead of +6, into a fairly defensive Incineroar, 236, hitting 133 to 157% guaranteed OHKO on a Incineroar. Very, very good. Next, we have Flare Blitz from said Incineroar, because I don't know, just cause I just wanted to hit the back end of it, and with our Okaberry, I don't know which one, but it's 48 to 56%. We guaranteed to live this. We have a chance of living 2 hits. Very, very low, however. So, but like I said, we OHKO with Liquidation, which is really good. Unless it, like, you know, like, intimidates, switches out, intimidates again, in a parting shot, like, I don't know. But yeah, like, initially we just OHKO it, which is very good. Next, we have, for our last one, Belly Drum boosted Icicle Crash into a Dragapult, a Dynamax Dragapult. We hit 161 to 190% guaranteed OHKO on the Dragapult. That's very good. Essentially, what I'm saying is, like, Belly Drum is insane. We've never seen a Belly Drum Pokemon be terrible. I mean, this one is not insane. It's very low tier. It's very underrated. However, I think it's actually good, like, especially with Belly Drum. Like, Belly Drum's insane. Belly Drum is just, like, crazy good. You know what I mean? Alright, so that's going to be it for our damage calcs. We'll go ahead and talk about Single Spotlight, and then that's going to be it for this video. So, Single Spotlight, Eiscue, we have Item, Heavy Duty Boots, Ability Ice Face, we can't change the ability. But, so we have a Heavy Duty Boots so that we don't get destroyed by Stealth Rocks and Spikes and stuff when it comes in, so that you can bring it in against a physical attacking Pokemon, set up Belly Drum for free with either Ice Face or them having to switch and reposition. You Belly Drum, and then you just kill everything with Icicle Crash, Liquidation, Zen Headbutt. Like, a big thing that I like in this game is set up with one crazy attack and then kill everything. Kill everything is pretty good, you know what I'm saying? So other than just the Heavy Duty Boots and getting rid of Protect for another coverage move, which is just Zen Headbutt, this is essentially the exact same as our doubles build, and it plays very similarly, just Belly Drum, kill everything. So yeah, every Pokemon that I've ever seen that has Belly Drum that I would do a build on, it's pretty much just Belly Drum, kill everything, because I think Belly Drum is insane. Anyway, that's going to be it for this video. If you like this kind of content, leave a like and subscribe. It means so much to me. If you like Eiscue, that guy's cool. Leave a like and subscribe. It means so much to me. And thank you so much for watching. Have a great evening, a great day, if, you know, depending on where your time zone is. Great morning, great weekend. It's Friday or Saturday. It's Saturday. Have a happy weekend and stay safe. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.